Living in an isolated area means that we do a lot of driving. We don't really have the next door neighbours' kids to just pop over for a play after school. But that doesn't stop us from thinking about how we can facilitate those connections. So we often organise play dates for Rhiannon with other kids. And sometimes it means that when we are arranging plays for Rhiannon, it's for longer periods of time. I guess really being isolated, rather than being a challenge, is just a complexity to be looked at in a different way and seeing how we can do things differently or creatively. And a good example of that is we wanted Rhiannon to be part of a soccer team and experience some extracurricular activities because we were thinking ahead that she would be going to high school eventually, and because we come from a small school, we wanted her to connect with kids that she's going to be going to high school with early. So how we made that happen was to get her involved with the soccer team like our other boys were doing. But it meant going to training on a Tuesday afternoon and coming home late, and we're right in the thick of winter. So we're at least an hour's travel into the training and then coming back late at night, and then Rhiannon being tired. I was sort of wondering how this was going to work, and we'd already committed to it. And of course we had to do it anyway because the boys were going. So because we have self-managed funding, we decided that the best way to support Rhiannon in this was to take away the problem of coming home late at night. So we hired an apartment every week, just in 10 minutes down the road, so that she could come home, have a bath, go to bed, have a great sleep, and then we, instead of going home and then driving back to school the next morning, we drove to school from the coast each morning or each Tuesday morning, and it's worked really well. So what seemed like was going to be a nightmare was really quite easily solved just by thinking a little bit more creatively.